We let this garden slip out from underneath us over the last few weeks, and it's time for us to take back control because everything is overwhelming back here to look at. I can give you reason after reason as to why we let it slip, but the truth is working 2 full-time jobs where we work overtime and having this huge garden to take care of, our kids, I mean, the truth is it's hard work. I mean, honestly, we spent 2 whole days pulling up our potatoes and we're exhausted. And I didn't even get to processing our potatoes yet. They're sitting in baskets and plates just waiting for me inside. But we have to start cleaning up this garden before we get too overwhelmed to even do anything about it. So I guess we're gonna harvest what we can and then start cleaning this mess up, starting with our tomatoes. We're gonna pull all the tomatoes that are starting to blemish, clean up this mess of a jungle, and go from there. We have 14 Hungarian heart tomato plants lined up against these 2 cattle panel trellises, and we're going to be making all of our homemade ketchup, salsa, marinara sauce, pizza sauce with all of these beautiful tomatoes. We already have about 20 pounds of tomatoes waiting for us inside in the freezer. I was just trying to bulk them up before I spent an entire day processing them down. But we have plenty of tomatoes ready to pull, so we're about to get to it. We chose to grow Hungarian heart tomatoes because they're a good sauce type variety. They don't have a lot of seeds. These tomatoes can grow. Let me see if I can find, oh, I know where a good one is. These tomatoes can grow up to a pound each. I actually had one inside that's like 1.7 pounds. It was a massive potato. It was a massive tomato. And look at how big this tomato is. Like, it's huge. The camera clearly doesn't do its justice. Yeah, we chose this variety because it's a good canning and sauce variety. Very little seeds. The tomatoes get huge. They're an heirloom variety and we can save the seeds for next year, and that's something that my husband really wants to do. He wants to close the loop on buying what we need back here. Like, if we make our own compost, we never have to buy compost again. If we save the seeds from the plants that we grow the year prior, we never have to buy seeds again. That's what he wants to do. He wants to close the loop and really kick up our self-sufficiency goals. I am going to start by taking all the tomatoes with blossom enra out first because I don't know why. I think it's just an heirloom thing. They're known to get blossom enra, especially the first fruits on the vine. So I'd rather just go on and take out all the tomatoes with blossom enra out so my plants have more energy to put into the tomatoes that are actually gonna be good to use. Well, that stinks, but at least we're on to the better things now. We got another 10 pounds of tomatoes about to come off. So we've been pulling our tomatoes right when they start changing, like right when you can start to see that they have a slight blemish, because they will finish ripening out if you put them. We put them upside down on our counter, and within a few days they're deep red and beautiful. A few reasons we do this is to avoid cracking, because if you leave them on the vine too long, they can crack, or insects can start digging holes in them, and yada, yada, yada. Anything can go wrong when it comes to a backyard garden, I feel. But this tomato specifically, there's a couple of them on the same vine over here. What is going on up top? Like, what is that? There's little spirals on multiple tomatoes off the same plant. It's like it's cracking or something, I don't know. But either way, we know that this still has quite a few days to ripen up on the vine, but we're just gonna pull them anyways, put them upside down on our counter, and they'll be fine in a few days to process or freeze or whatever we're gonna do with them. I just thought I would show the weird design that this one, as well as a few other ones, have up top. We're gonna go through and trim up these tomatoes. Down here underneath the jungle of tomato leaves, we have a bunch of parsley I'm about to come and grab up, start drying out for all of our sauces we're gonna be making. One out of probably 5 parsley plants. They're all over this bed and they massively took off. We don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something with these green tomatoes that we accidentally chopped off. Anything that's not dead or diseased, he's gonna go throw back there in the compost pile. We did what we could. It is what it is. Time to get all the dead stuff off of our butternut squashes. Uh-oh. Something funny? We are done picking, snapping, and spending hours on our green beans. So we are gonna let the rest of these dry out on the vines, and we're gonna make all the pods. These are Trail Cherokee green beans. If you let them dry out on the vine, they turn into black beans. So that's what we're gonna do with the other half of our harvest. We're gonna save them for black beans. And we can use black beans in soups, stews, chilies, rice, tacos. I mean, they're so versatile. He is all the way over there picking the basil and I can smell it from here. It is so strong. All right, so I'm grabbing a couple more stakes and some string and we're gonna try to save this banana pepper plant. Who knows, we might just tear it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Temporary fix. Now we're just gonna go around and sprinkle organic 444 into all the beds right before it rains. We went on a day trip yesterday to Niagara Falls, so we did not get the chicken eggs out yesterday. So I'm assuming there's gonna be a ton today. Usually we get between 10 and 12 a day, about a dozen every day. And that's a lot for my family. Definitely do not need a dozen eggs when only me and my husband willingly eat them. Nine so far. Well, hello. A dozen, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got any below you? 19. You only got one? 19. Now to just get a basket to carry them back up to the house. This was just a small little yard maintenance day video. We're about to get rained out. It's already sprinkling on us back here. Say hi to my chickens. We're gonna end it here because we have so much to plan with the food that we've got from the yard just today alone. We have green tomatoes we need to figure out what to do with. Our red tomatoes need cored and put in freezer bags to throw in the freezer. Our potatoes need to be processed. I mean, onions need to be sliced and frozen, and there's just so much we have to do inside today that we're gonna cut this video short. If you wanna see that video, what we do with all the food we pulled from the yard, stay tuned because I'm sure that's coming right on next. If you like this video and you want to see more from us, I'll put another one up on screen I think you'll enjoy. Till next time, stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.